Yeah. Ha! Yeah, I'm so special, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my Bankai form, I'm about to let loose. Better make your next move your best move. Straight out the gate, niggas gon' hate and try to test you. Watch who you with, who your mans, who you next to. If you take a hit with son assist like a nephew,
you can never check us. Homie, this a chess move. Wrote this on a little short bus, I'm so special. If Mav say get him, I'ma get him. Ain't no talking when I pull up. Park up, hop out, run down with my hood up. Now what the fuck are you hating for? Can't DFG get money anymore?
Turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper. If y'all got questions and y'all want to ask, let them fly.
Just ask the question.
Like Mecc, you believe he's a racist. You have someone who's been around him who knows all this stuff better than we do.
His experience.
Why don't you ask him about it?
That's where you went wrong. He knows this stuff better than we do. His experience won't convince me that Trump is not a racist. That won't happen. I'm confused as what did I'm confused at what made you, what brought you to that decision. What brought me? Racists love him.
What does that have to?
Has everything to do.
So let me get this straight. If child molesters just decided that you were their champion, does that mean that
child molesters aren't running for president?
I'm confused about that.
Child molesters aren't running for president. He is.
You said racist.
You did that last time.
Where are the racists that you hang with that love him all of a sudden?
No, I watched him at his rallies. Let
me answer.
You know who's at these rallies?
I watched them at his rallies.
You can see who's
I see the flag they're waving at his rallies.
Well, I want to say this because because you can't identify it like that, because when it comes to racism, you have overt racism and you have covert racism.
Okay.
I believe in the Democratic Party, they not as overt as the people who you describing at the Trump rally.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. So we can't go by racism because you can't really you can't really identify.
You don't want to go by racism, and I respect that. And I get that.
What Biden did with the crime bill
was
racist.
I see, and that's Biden's not running for president. I don't want to talk about what Biden did.
It's his party. It's his party.
Okay. And this is
political parties aside. At the end of the day, right?
So you could be the vice president of someone who does something racist.
She can't write the policies that you're talking about.
If you have people at your rallies that's racist, that makes you racist. You could be the vice president and not be racist if you're hanging with her. Like, how does that make sense?
I don't think he's racist. And he's kicking it with Trump. And I would never accuse him of being racist because I don't believe he is one. Okay. See how easy that works? See, that's how that goes.
That's not how that goes.
It is how it goes.
What you said earlier is not how that goes.
It is how it goes.
No, it's
I
not.
believe that if racists somehow, if the racist organizations in this country, including a couple of new ones that popped up on your watch, and somehow they're all galvanized and they all love you to death, then you're saying something specifically to them that they're hearing.
Hold on, wait.
Can I finish the sentence?
Yeah.
You're saying something specifically that they're hearing, that they're keying in on, that I may not hear. That him is a non-racist. Let me finish.
What is this
that
thing
him
that
is a non-hit.
That you believe is being heard?
You've never heard the phrase racist dog whistle? You've never heard that?
See, he said...
Let him answer. Like if we gonna really dance this dance, you gotta let the sentences come all the way out. I'm not stopping anybody from talking.
But you have to understand
everything that you're saying is hypothetical.
No, hold on, no math.
No, there's nothing hypothetical about the Confederate flag.
I see racist there, so I believe that he's racist. Oh, you ever heard of the racist dog whistle? None of this stuff is stuff that I can look at and be like, whoa, look at this racist.
That's not hypothetical. Okay, you know what? I'll fix it all right now. You ready? I don't think he's racist. I believe racists think he's racist. How's that for you?
I mean, that's what you said. But let me ask you a question.
That make you feel better?
Let me ask you a question, Mecc.
Ask me a question.
I believe racists think you're racist.
Let me
you know they don't, but you know they don't.
Let me ask
you know they don't. See, you can't say that with a straight face.
Mecc, let me ask you a question.
I'm talking, I'm absolutely straight face. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Bobby got this initiative called Make America Healthy Again, right? So you have different types of racism. You have environmental racism, which Bobby spoke about.
We talked about that last time he was here.
Right. We have racism when it comes to our food, right?
Sure.
Right? And he's saying that Trump wants to address those issues.
You ready for my answer? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't believe Trump.
Right.
Cool. Like we can keep dancing this dance back and forth. I don't believe him.
Why
I don't believe the man who ran Trump University and conned a bunch of people out of money that now all of a sudden he's telling the truth. I don't believe him. It's just that simple. I believe his intentions are exactly what they say they are. When he walked in here last time, I believed it. When he walked out of here, I believed it. Sitting here right now, I think he believes he's doing the right thing. You dig? I think he thinks he's doing the right thing. I don't think he has malicious intent. But I believe he's aligned himself with somebody who is out for themselves and who is not being 100% honest with him. That's what I believe. Now, does that make him a bad person? No. Does that make him a racist? No. Does that make the Democratic Party a bunch of angels with halos? Fuck no. Well, you've been cursing. Fuck no. Fuck no, I don't think that. Like, I don't understand this idea that because I think Kamala will do a better job, that somehow I think she's perfect, or there's nothing to fix on that side. I don't agree with all the stuff that she says.
This is why I started
you're not gonna let me finish?
Personal feelings.
You're not gonna let me. No, it's not personal feelings. My ass. The policies. It's not. I don't agree with all of her policies.
None of the things that you're saying is supported by a fact, an incident, a date.
That I don't agree with all of Kamala's policies is not supported by what fact do you need from that?
I'm saying the derogatory statements that you're saying.
Which ones?
About Trump.
Because I got a lot of them.
You're not
Trump University is a real thing. Look that up. No, because you cut me off.
Okay.
Trump University is a real thing. Whether you ignored it or
what
not,
does that
it's
have
still real.
to do with? Okay, all right. Again, where are the facts? Where's the documentation? Where's something that we can look at and say, you know what, Mecc, you may be correct. You're repeating something.
Trump
University. What is Trump? Why don't you break down the whole thing and so that we Bobby, can we get understand. Trump in the barbershop?
No,
not and then for an administration that we're dealing with now, you can't give me a selling point on how they're fixing things.
We haven't gotten into any of those things, because the second I say something negative about Trump, you bring up something negative about her. Here's the thing.
My girl does that.
Here's the thing. I got
she does. She does do that.
Tons of negative things.
She tells me that it's not going to work. The conversation is not going to work out ahead of time.
I
before
have
she even
tons of negative things to say about her and the party. Tons. But when I bring that stuff up, you don't ask me to prove it. Because
yes,
you already, no, you don't. No, you never have.
I sit here and I tell people, look up policies.
That's never what
choose who you're going to vote for based on the policies. There's so much propaganda about their personalities, their characters, all this stuff. Like,
because I think character counts, man. I think character counts. I think character should really count for something.
Character can be twisted. It can be painted a certain way.
No shit.
I could take a clip of me saying, there are fine people on both sides and make people believe that Trump just called Ku Klux Klan members and neo-Nazis fine people.
Bro.
But if you watch the whole speech, you'll see that he said, I'm not talking about these people. They need to be condemned. But so many people will run with that and be like, remember Charleston? And I see his opponents saying the same thing when you could just watch the whole clip. So it can be flipped. It can definitely be flipped, bro.
Okay.
We see how important these conversations are. Like, these are the conversations that we really need to have in our communities. You know what I'm saying? We really need to have these conversations.
Well, that's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing now. My opinion on any of this hasn't changed. And for the record, I never claimed to be a political scholar. Like I've never claimed that this is the kind of research I do every day, all day.
I mean, you don't have to, but you got to vote.
Nah, you kind of do if you're going to speak to this extent.
Or have facts to support certain statements that you make. I want to go back to something that you said, Bobby, when you talked about Trump and your decision to endorse him. You said there were 3 important issues for you. And those issues were...
They said money changed niggas. If you a real nigga, ain't gonna change much about you. But it will bring some snakes around you. pray for counsel when you find out what that cake amount to.
Let's go.
Lord, I'm so thankful for your blessing. I ain't stressing, cause I'm focused on the cash route. Say he's still working overtime, but I pay him no mind, and that's probably what he mad about. I be hopping on planes, touching clouds, while these haters and these thirsty ass bitches trying to grab clout. Praying to you, please keep the police off me if I ever gotta take one of their ass out.